Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day. Sometimes, stopping to take a break can help you go further.
What's this? A top-secret battle plan? You don't have clearance for the outpost. You've hidden your face with a mask, and you're carrying sensitive documents?
Wait, this is just a misunderstanding.
Save it. I'm gonna check the contents and convert the audio files into... Phase 1, create chance encounters. The target frequents 6th Street and Lumina Square. Also regular appearances as an independent investigator at Scott Outpost. Is this some sort of spy operation targeting independent investigators? Explain yourself.
How am I supposed to explain this?
There must be some misunderstanding. She's not a spy. She's my squad mate.
Oh, you're here. But why did it have to be now? What do I do?
Oh, you're the investigator who usually works with Captain Roland. Well, if you can vouch for her. But are you absolutely sure? This document titled Top Secret Battle Plan is full of actions targeting an independent investigator. it's highly likely that her target is you.
She already has me subdued. The full title of this document is actually Love is War, the top secret battle plan.
Huh? You mean I already...
Oh, my sincerest apologies. Here, you can have this back. I won't disturb you any further. So sorry. Really sorry.
Can I have it back now?
Nope, not yet. I have to see what's written about me here. It's only fair. Huh. The subheader says, "Take the initiative." Those exclamation marks really give it some flair.
You can't just read someone else's notes.
Sorry, I went a bit overboard. I probably caused an even bigger misunderstanding trying to clear things up with that officer.
So that's what you were doing. You only said those things to keep the sergeant from getting suspicious, right? It's fine. I shouldn't have come here without clearance in the first place. But still, thank you for stepping in. As for what's on the device, I'm sorry. I didn't know how else to see you more often outside of war commissions. My captain always said, know your enemy and you'll never lose. So I thought I'd, check out the places you usually go. Please don't be mad.
Aren't you curious about how your battle plan turned out?
Huh? The battle plan? I'm just happy you're not mad at me. As for the results... Yes, I want to know.
You don't need such a detailed plan to succeed. You've already nailed the perfect strategy for success. I understand how you feel. I want to see you too. Not for work, not for battles. Just to spend more time together.
I never expected you'd say something like that. This is embarrassing, but I'm also so happy. I was the one who came up with the battle plan. But now it somehow feels like you've completely turned the tables. Still, surrendering like this doesn't sound so bad after all.
What are you doing here? And just coming out of the blue like that without warning? I almost meowed with fright!
You did meow, though. Why are you so flustered? That's suspicious.
No, it isn't! I was just nearby and stopped off to pick up a few things. Oh yeah, you and Nicole have known each other a while, right? Is there anything she particularly likes?
You want to give a gift to Nicole?
Yeah, of course not. I'm just asking.
I did see you wandering around the gift section for quite a while.
You're sharp, yeah? I'm actually picking out gifts for everyone. It's just... I just got my first paycheck from the Cunning Hairs today. Everyone helped me out so much before with the Red Fang Gang that I just wanted to buy something to treat everyone. You understand, right? Just a little something to show my appreciation.
I didn't know you were so considerate.
Of course! We cat Byrons always show our gratitude. Like in the middle of the night when we bring you a mouse to eat. Anyway, based on what I know about everyone, I'll give Ambi, the movie nerd, a few videotapes. Billy is even easier. Just some merch from the Starlight Nights he's always prattling on about. But Nicole... I can't just give her cash, right?
Just give her cash. Trust me, it'll make her happy.
So I'll just give Nicole a purse. That's kind of something to do with money after all. But besides Nicole, there's someone else who's difficult to shop for. That's right, Meow! You! We were only able to uncover Vish's conspiracy with your help. So, what do you want as a gift? If you don't tell me, I'll just leave the next mouse I catch in your shoe.
I'd appreciate anything if it's from you.
Such a cunning answer. Now I can pick out whatever I want. And if you end up getting something you don't like, you have to graciously accept it now. Then it's a deal. I'll contact you when I found the perfect gift.
How do people figure out their dreams anyway? I've honestly never thought about it. I'm totally clueless.
Why don't we start with your hobbies? I mean, usually people's dreams are connected to stuff they like to do, right?
Hobbies? Duh! Ghost stories are my absolute favorite, obviously. But ghost stories are usually just a hobby, right? You hardly ever see anyone actually making bank off them.
What about a ghost story writer? You're like a walking encyclopedia of creepy tales. If we slap them all into a book, it'd get quite a bit of attention.
A ghost story writer? Nah, I'm not really into writing. Plus, getting the right mix of scary and original takes way more patience than I've got. Let's just say I'm better at being impatient.
Besides ghost stories, what other hobbies do you have? You know, something you're good at. Like, keeping things lively. Does that count?
I know what you're thinking. You mean pranking people, right? You're so sweet. You wouldn't even say it straight out. But seriously, can pranks really be something worth dedicating your whole life to pursuing?
A magician kind of fits, right? Using clever tricks to surprise people. Sounds like a job for you.
A magician? In a way, they do make a living off pranks, don't they? I mean, what's a better prank than pulling doves out of a handkerchief and vanishing into thin air right in front of everyone? But magicians usually come from super fancy families and start training very young. At my age, I don't think becoming a magician is really in the cards. Even though the path seems a bit different from the future I had in mind, and it's not exactly what Alice would call a dream, I'm just happy you think I'm cool enough to do this.
Is there anything you haven't done yet but would like to try out?
Something I want to try but never did? Let me think. Something like being a truck driver.
A truck driver? Why would you have such a random idea?
I've watched a bunch of movies and enjoy a lot of genres, but road movies are my absolute favorite. They have this vibe that's both the saddest and the freest. And what's a road movie without a truck driver? A woman with a story that's totally different from how she looks, driving alone on the highway, all to protect something more precious than life itself. That sounds super cool! It'd be pretty awesome if I could become someone like that.
The truck driver you mentioned kind of reminds me of someone I know, just without all the stories.
Whoa! You know someone that cool? Come on, introduce me already. I feel like if I actually meet her, I might get some inspiration for my future. You're Piper? You look different from what I was expecting. I'm Yuzuha. Nice to meet you.
Ooh, so you're Yuzuha. What an adorable little girl. Oh, Proxy, you've brought another new compadre. Seeing such a youngin' makes the youthful spirit in this old soul burn bright again.
Youngin? Wise, don't tell me Piper looks small, but she's actually ancient?
Okay, so Piper's age is a total enigma, but she's reliable. You can definitely count on her.
Let's get the small talk, Yuzuha. Heard you want to play trucker. Hop on in.
Oh, I get it. It's like that movie quote. Truck drivers face the world with their bodies, not their minds. So this is what life's really like for truck drivers.
Piper might not be your typical trucker, but she's definitely living her best life. So, Yuzuha, any inspiration hitting you yet?
Yes, Wise! I'm so happy! Thank you. You helped me find my heart again. Being here isn't much different from being there. As long as you're free on the inside, the whole world feels free. I was like trying to be all inspired by Alice with her super focused life and everything. That's just not Ukinami Yuzuha, you know? Wise, I realized I don't want to be Alice at all. A girl pure like Crystal is admirable because she's all clear and steady. But I'm no Crystal. I'm more like a pomelo leaf. Just floating around on the waves, always changing, but free to go wherever.
You've got your own life, totally different from Alice's. And even though Alice's dreams might be shiny and all, I think your free-spirited way of living is awesome.
Yeah, even if I don't have Alice's dreams or a future all figured out, and I'm just full of what-ifs, so that just means my possibilities are endless. I'm just me, Ukinami Yuzuha. True to my name, I drift freely across this sea of a world. Sure, I'll face some danger or pain. There will always be encounters, always be surprises. Maybe someday I'll find that direction everyone's always talking about. But for now, I'm not gonna stress about it. Just living my best life as me right now in this very moment. That's the life Ukinami Yuzuha has chosen.
If this is the path you've chosen, then I truly hope your wishes come true, and that you never lose the joy you're feeling right now.
I'm a girl with S-rank luck after all. I'll make a wish for you and everyone. But could we keep what happened today as a secret between you and me? It feels like you saw a rare moment of doubt in me. So please, treasure this memory, and don't forget it, okay? If you forget, I'll transform into the Prank Witch and turn everything you've ever loved into pomelo leaves.
Aren't you happy to have a kitty like me to keep you company today? A new case to solve?
Good day. I can't wait to hear the sound of the sea. Wanna hear a summer story? Good. I can't wait.
Huh? I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Looks like it. My turn. We got Being happy's what counts. This party is just getting started.
Weaklings!
My turn. A beautiful shooting star! Need a hand? Time to heat things up!
I won't budge! Even one step!
Let's do this, Lucy! Solid hit!
Home is where the... It is?
More nice of you! Don't be careless! This party is just getting started!
Now! Take this! Nice work, Bernice.
Time to heat things up! Like that? Home run! My turn!
I won't budge! Even one step!
Need a hand? This party is just getting started!
Not even close!
Being happy's what counts!
Nice.
About to heat up! I'm not a loser! A beautiful shooting star! My turn! Like that? Being happy's what counts! This
more to battle! And just glory!
Being happy's what counts.
Time to There's no retreat now.
Drink flowing, wind blowing. Hey, let's have some fun. Yeah. A beautiful shooting star! Need a hand?
Nice pull! Not one step further! There's more to battle! And just glory! A new case to solve?
Standing by. Let me finish my cup of hot water.
Only the brave will win. That's me!
A new case to...
We fight it?
Let's... Good day, Proxy.
You must be Ishwan Shifu. I've heard a lot about you.
Captain Roland. I remember you. You're the Defense Force Liaison at Scott Outpost. What brings you to Swabian Temple today?
It's about the outpost. We recently rescued a number of independent investigators from Hollow Zero during a routine patrol. They were all exhibiting signs of miasma exposure.
Miasma? How peculiar. The presence of miasma has greatly diminished since the fall of the old capital. I've only seen it in Lemnian Hollow in the past few years. But if it's manifesting in Hollow Zero, that certainly is unprecedented.
We had some researchers from Waifei Peninsula check the investigators' condition. It turns out that the symptoms were indeed caused by miasma corruption. It was not some coincidence or shared delusion of any kind.
Well, the line between what's real and what's imagined is often far thinner than people would believe.
Huh?
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
The independent investigators had all the proper gear, compliant carrots, clear routes, the works. But they wouldn't give us any credentials, ID, or explain what they were doing in Hollow Zero. Since we didn't have proof of them breaking any rules, we couldn't force them to tell us the source of their carrot. So all we could do was plan out routes based on the locations where we rescued them, and investigate from there.
I see. So what is it that you seek from me?
The route we're taking next is in close proximity to the Lost Void, and not many investigators are qualified to go that deep. I heard that you have a way to effectively suppress miasma. We were hoping you would join us in this investigation.
I've consulted the divination. The key to solving this matter lies not with me, but with one whom I will encounter on this trip. The signs suggest that we may still find what we seek if we set off now.
Really? In that case, now's the perfect time to go.
Not quite.
Oh? How long should we wait then?
The most opportune moment was yesterday.
Then I guess we'd better get moving. Do you need to inform your disciples before we depart?
This is but a small errand. No need to trouble them.
What about the talisman you'll use to suppress the miasma? Don't you need to prepare those?
Rather than preparing the talismans beforehand, I think we'd better play it by ear. Since we're waiting, why not do a fortune reading? There's no harm in resting here for a while. Since we're waiting, why not do a fortune reading? There's no harm in resting here for a while. Since we're waiting, why not do a fortune reading? There's no harm in resting here for a while. Since we're waiting, why not do a fortune reading? There's no harm in resting here for a while. Since we're waiting, why not do a fortune reading? There's no harm in resting here for a while. Since we're waiting, why not do a fortune reading? There's no harm in resting here for a while. Since we're waiting, why not do a fortune reading? There's no harm in resting here for a while. Since we're waiting, why not do a fortune reading? There's no harm in resting here for a while. Since we're waiting, why not do a fortune reading? There's no harm in resting here for a while. Since we're waiting, why not do a fortune reading? There's no harm in resting here for a while.
Hi. You must be the help that Captain Roland mentioned?
Correct. And since you've yet to insult me, I presume you're Orphe?
Yes, that's me. Sorry, she doesn't feel like talking right now. I'm not the best at analysis, but let me give it a go. So... We've located a few coordinates. There was the one from earlier, and...
I'll take it from here. I'm sure Captain Roland has already filled you in about the miasma victims we found in Hollow Zero.
Yes, the ethereal we faced just now was clearly spawned from miasma. There's no longer any doubt. Miasma has clearly taken root in Hollow Zero.
I knew it!
I told them that ages ago. I can't believe those higher-ups are bringing in outside help. What are they thinking? We could have handled this ourselves.
Hold on. The whole miasma thing is already bad enough. And now suspicious investigators are showing up in the Hollow? We can't just...
Whatever. Just finish what you're saying and let's get moving. All this time we wasted talking to her could have been spent wiping out another wave of ethereals.
Oh, I'm okay.
Anyway, we're trying to figure out a pattern to the victim's coordinates and see if those locations can be traced back to the source of the miasma. But the coordinates we got don't exactly match the areas where the miasma readings are the strongest. What do you think? Should we keep chasing this lead?
With just the four of us, it's unlikely that we'll be able to pinpoint the flow of miasma. I suggest we split up and follow the coordinates of those suspicious individuals. disappointing. Let's make this quick. Let me at him! Leave it to me. Cycle of yin and yang. Scatter. Look out. Inadequate. An opening. Evil shall be purged.
And the winner is me!
Cycle of yin and yang. Scatter.
You saved me! Thank you! Thank you so much! If it weren't for you, I would have died here in the Lost Void. All for a few measly dennies.
To risk one's life for money is hardly uncommon. But surely it wasn't just a few measly dennies that led you all the way here, no?
Yeah, the pay is pretty good. But given your abilities, you probably don't need any.
Why don't you tell me how much? Wow. Heavens, that much? I'm so jealous. Quick, tell me, who's your employer?
Huh?
I mean, why don't you tell me what brings you here to the Lost Void?
Okay, you did save my life, so I've got nothing to hide from you. My teammates and I risked everything to come out here and mine a rare type of ether crystal. Our employer always provides us with carrots and gives us marked routes to follow. As for what those crystals are used for, we've asked before, but they've never given us a straight answer.
So, your employer discovered a hidden vein of ether crystals here in the Lost Void.
No, not exactly. Each time they send us out, they give us different carrots and destination coordinates. We never really know what the paths are like until we're already en route. And honestly, there were even a few times when it felt like we ended up in the exact same fissure as before. But I remember the crystals hadn't been there the last time we passed by.
A mobile crystal stalagmite formation. Interesting. And what about miasma? Did you or your companions ever encounter any? Or perhaps any ethereals spawn from it?
Miasma? What's that?
Okay, let me phrase it differently. Have your coworkers been having any unusual dreams lately? Perhaps about suddenly making a fortune?
No. But they did mention they'd been dreaming lately. One of them dreamed of the fall of the old capital. In the dream, he missed the Defense Force's request for veteran backup due to a comms failure. And so, he evacuated his whole family early enough to make it safely to New Eridu. Another dream, she was given a perfectly accurate carrot route. She entered a companion hollow alone, and was able to save the dog that had been with her for 10 years. To be honest, I also had a dream. I saw my sister. She...
E aí, Thiago, que manda? Que manda? Quais são as novidades?
Once you get out, remember to take some time and learn about miasma. But for now, give me a copy of the carrot you used on this trip, and... Take this. You should leave as soon as you can.
You're... from Yunquei Summit? Then, here, take this. I'm never coming back to this place again, but this is something our employer gives us every time. Consider it a sort of special supply. Maybe it'll be helpful to you, too. Or perhaps it'll give you some clues? Your fate is sealed.
Ishwan Shifu, did you manage to find any leads?
Yes, those victims you mentioned were not investigators. They were hired to enter the Lost Void and illegally mine ether crystals.
Ether crystals? I mean, sure, if that's what they're after, I get it. Ether crystals can be refined into ether energy. But even the ones in Hollow Zero aren't much different from those in any companion hollows. Why risk everything to come all the way into the Lost Void for crystals?
There's only one way to know for certain. We should see for ourselves.
You mean, you know where they were headed?
I happened to encounter one of the miners. I asked her a few questions and acquired her carrot. If regular ether crystals aren't worth all the risks, then her employer must be seeking something far more rare, something that moves on its own.
Moving ether crystals? How is that even possible?
Is it so unbelievable? The hollows are teeming with countless moving ethereals, fissures, and hollow raiders. Is it really so unthinkable that one or two of those beings may like roaming around while carrying ether crystals?
Really? You don't find it strange?
Every person, or ethereal, has their own ambitions. But those fake investigators, they knew nothing of miasma.
Okay, I see. Then what are we supposed to do now? Are we really going to chase some walking ether crystals through the hollow?
The woman I encountered, her being stranded may have been an unexpected incident to her employer as well. She gave me a useful supply item, and assuming nothing has changed, her carrot should still be working.
A supply item? What kind? Hold on. I think I've seen something like this before. It looks like gear from Rusty Cliff. If she's with Tops, then yeah, it makes sense why she knows so much about the Lost Void. But the question remains, if it's just some fancy kind of ether crystal, why all the secrecy?
If this matter is entangled with affairs outside the Hollow, then it lies beyond my concern. But here in the Lost Void, I gave you my word. So I shall do all I can to help you gather more clues. If the connection between this incident and miasma turns out to be a mere coincidence, then I shall have my disciples carry out a separate investigation. For now, let us head to the destination indicated by the carrot as soon as we can.
no retreat now. Let's make this quick.
Let me show you.
I won't budge! Even one step! Huh. Yet still. Your fate is sealed. Obliterate form and spirit. Release.
The ether crystals here aren't the usual variety. I can't really tell what's special about them either. Ishwan Shifu, anything on your end?
Just an ethereal who likes roaming around with ether crystals on its back.
Wait, so it actually does exist? Are you talking about one of the ethereals we just fought? But they didn't seem...
No. The ones just now were no different from the miasma-corrupted ethereals in Lemnian Hollow. But here, I see signs of a much bigger ethereal. A true large ethereal. The kind worthy of a dedicated entry in White Star Institute's exploration records. Not the weaklings we just faced.
So the large ethereal, does it have anything to do with the rare ether crystals here?
From what I can tell, it seems more like a traveler in a rush, leaving their luggage behind.
Then what about the miasma? What's the connection between the two?
Captain Roland, have you ever seen someone toss a coin into a wishing pool?
Of course, but
From what I hear, you're one of the few academics in this force, and you're familiar with the many strange phenomena of Hollow Zero. But as for myself, I'm merely a newcomer. I cannot deduce the movement patterns of a large ethereal with only scattered crystal remains and traces of miasma. Your expectations may be a bit much even for a wishing pool.
Sorry.
The miasma readings in the area are still fluctuating. We should keep moving. As for the miasma, I'm afraid this is as far as we can investigate for now. The miasma here seems to share the same source as that in Lemnian Hollow. Those investigators were likely tailing that large ethereal. The miasma contamination may simply have been an unforeseen incident. Whether Lemnian Hollow or Hollow Zero is the true origin of the miasma remains unclear. But if I had to choose, I would place my bet on Hollow Zero. There are too many mysteries surrounding the miasma. I can only hope there isn't another place in the world like Hollow Zero. A place that completely defies all normal logic.
Understood. I'll take some samples from these crystals and send them somewhere safer. I'll ask someone at the outpost to help analyze them. If there are any new developments, I will contact you immediately. After the last investigation, Magus and Trigger have brought back similar ether crystal samples. I compared them and passed everything on to Ray.
That's right. Given that there have been previous encounters with another large ethereal, I decided to search the archives for any matching records on these crystals.
Any findings?
If we're talking about the Association's databases, then no, nothing at all. Luckily, Roland brought up that this might be connected to Rusty Cliff. And when it comes to understanding a big company, I reckon the best place to look is their financial reports. Ishu and Shifu, are you familiar with the scope of Rusty Cliff's business?
I'm afraid not. Please, go ahead.
Compared to a traditional mining group, Tops's Rusty Cliff has some unusual revenue entries. Part of their profits are attributed to an ethereal named Hoba. People used to think they profited from ethereals by just collecting samples from ones they encountered while exploring hollows, and then using them to produce precious relics or other hollow exploration supplies. But that kind of revenue should be pretty unstable, especially since HSO isn't supposed to let creatures like that roam freely in the hollows.
Unless those crystals are rare.
Exactly. If the real thing Rusty Cliff has been profiting from is some special kind of ether crystal they found on Hoba, then it all makes sense. Maybe Hoba simply likes collecting ether crystals, and the company just robs it all the time. Or maybe it nests in fissures where those crystals naturally grow, and they keep raiding its home for valuables.
Unfortunately, we don't even know what makes the crystals profitable.
We'll need more info to ascertain that.
What about the miasma?
Unfortunately, I searched every database I have access to for the keywords Rusty Cliff and Hoba, but I didn't find anything linking them to miasma.
So the miasma's just a coincidence? No, it can't be.
I agree. It's unlikely that Hoba and miasma just randomly cross paths in Hollow Zero.
Sorry, if there is nothing further, then I have something I need to tell you. I'm afraid other tasks require my attention at Yunkwei Summit. As for the mysteries of Hoba, miasma, and those ether crystals, I shall leave them in your hands. Should you need further assistance...
If what we need is an outstandingly sharp and talented investigator, then I think we found the best candidate.
Indeed.
Hold on. You mean... me?
You are indeed an excellent candidate.
My most trusted independent investigation team captain. I'll be counting on you.
There's no rush for the moment, though. I'm still trying to gain clearance for a related file. If I manage to get it, I'll be in touch right away.
Got it. In the meantime, I'll keep analyzing these ether crystals. Let's see what's so special about them.
Let me finish my... I can't...
I've got your back.
Standing by.
Officer, I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
that is?
I'm here! Looks like doesn't play like that. I'll keep it. Don't get hurt. My turn! A new case.
I only hand.
What brings you here this time?